Welcome back, everyone, to a new episode of the Check-In Podcast. I am your host, Cameron Billette.
My name's Ian.
And we just want to welcome you back to the Check-In Podcast. Guys, this is our last episode of the season. So if you've made it this far, we just want to say thank you. If you like the show or any of the episodes, we want to encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe and share with all of your friends. This is a podcast geared towards young adults, in which we talk about our opinions on pop culture, entertainment, politics, and everything else that people in our age group are talking about today. But on today's episode, we have not one, but two graduates and a recent Howard grad right here, our guest, Jonathan Williams. Jonathan, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hello. I'm Jonathan Williams, and it's so crazy how they invited me at the end of the season, and I should have been the first episode of the first season. But that's nonetheless, graduate of the HU, computer engineering major, and just looking to drop some knowledge on some unsuspecting college people who need it.
Yeah, yes. We're glad you're here. And to counter that comment, we saved the best for last. And I feel like that's kind of like going over his head. I don't know why, but we saved the best for last. This is our graduation episode. So how could we do it without recent graduates?
True. Okay.
Exactly.
That's valid.
But we know it's been a minute since y'all have kicked it with us. And just to start off this episode, like we do every episode, I'm going to start with our guest. If you could use one word to describe your week so far, what would it be?
One word to describe my week: stressful.
Dang.
I'm not gonna lie. So I came back from Huntsville actually on Sunday morning after we drove back up. We drove back up from Huntsville. I was down there visiting a couple friends. Shout out to Athena. And we came Father's Day just in time, so I wasn't even able to sleep in. Woke up Father's Day and Mom got everything planned. I was like, wow, okay. So we do all those shenanigans and whatnot. I fall asleep like early because I'm tired.
What's early for you? To you?
Like 12 a.m.
I'm gonna say, because aren't you a night owl? No, 12 a.m. really is early. Like if you're used to going to bed at like 3, 4, 12 a.m. is mad early.
Yeah, no, like for real. I go to bed usually like I don't want to, but like I just seemingly look up the clock and it's like 4 a.m. and I'm like, I gotta wake up at like 8:30 tomorrow for work. But I can sleep the first 30 minutes I wake up during work. It's not that trivial, but I got to get rid of that habit because 40 hours a week is about to come up and
yeah, that's not good, man.
That's no good.
Yeah. Okay, but so do you work like 5 days a week or more than that?
Well, I can technically work 7 days a week whenever. But...
Look at Ian's face. He said,
So I usually work like 4 to 5 hours a day.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it's working with my brother, special needs, getting his work done, whether we're improving his math skills, vocabulary skills, reading skills, and I can just put that all under the Department of Education, and they actually pay me for technically being one of his therapists, or not therapists, one of his what's those people? Tutors, I guess. Yeah, tutors, and that helps him out in different subjects so he can get up to his grade level. He's not really up to his grade level right now. So yeah, that's what we just work on, and then the department, or basically the government, just pays me for the work that I put in. But I would be putting in that work regardless because that's my
your brother. Yeah.
So I might as well get paid for it.
Facts. So, I was gonna ask you, are you gonna catch up on some sleep this week or no? Does it just look like perpetual stress?
Well, so he doesn't have school anymore. So he had school up until like the second week of June or whatever. Then I was gone last week. Come back, he has no school. So I can sleep in until like 11:30, 12. So
it's not bad.
In theory, I'm getting more sleep if I go to bed at 4 and wake up at 12. But the fact that you go to bed at 4 a.m. is still a problem. So.
Yeah. We got to get that REM cycle on lock. But Ian,
most definitely.
But Ian, what is your word to use to describe this week so far?
To be honest, well, I'm tired from work. That's one thing.
Working man increased his hours.
Yeah, I mean,
what a guy.
Increase the hours and increase the pay. I got the wage, bro. They raised the wage, man. That's one.
Where you work at again?
Walmart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you work at the one like right there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Well, I'm also excited. These NBA playoffs have been exciting. I'm a big LeBron fan. I was disappointed when he got bounced, but I'm still excited to watch the playoffs. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm tired of the playoffs. KD's not in the playoffs no more, right?
No, sir.
Because, I
Yeah.
mean, that's my dog, PG County. Something's in the water, Basketball County. But just the discourse. KD this, KD that. Like, when is this season
I
over?
saw it on Twitter too. I know that man Mark Ryan was not happy.
Oh, he's the main one. The main
Yeah,
one.
bro.
He was sick. I mean, yeah, KD's my dog. I mean, I didn't really like how he went to Golden State like that.
Yeah, I mean, I used to hate him so bad for the
I
Golden
didn't
State.
hate. Well,
The
yeah.
Golden State, yes, I hated him. But
It's because he
then-
got in LeBron's way most of the time.
Yeah,
so,
but then, I took a step back, and I just realized that this man is greatness. So he ain't better than LeBron. Well,
nah, that's facts. And I used to hate LeBron too when he was on the Heat. So like when he went back to the Cavs, I was like, I took a step back and I was
A
like,
LeBron hater.
I was hating because
red
A
flag
LeBron
right there.
hater.
Red flag right there.
my fault. I
Er?
mean, I just didn't like how he formed a super team. But I took a step back and I'm cool with it now. So hey, it's my guy after
Okay.
Kobe.
Yes. Rest in peace. So wait, so your word was stress. Your word was
It was just tired,
tired.
honestly.
My word, I don't know. We do this podcast all the time, and I actually forgot to think of a word. It's only Wednesday, y'all. So far to describe this week, I would just say smooth. Like it's been running pretty smooth. Like I haven't really been stressed. School hasn't been stressing me out yet, even though I'm taking summer classes. So yeah, it's been running smooth. The week started on Sunday. Father's Day was smooth. I do like shipped on the side, and for whatever reason, I made a lot of money that day. So
Are you delivering a lot of flowers or something specific?
no, like I don't know what it is. Like sometimes the order pay will be really high, and I'll just take it. Like I don't care where it's going. It could be going to Timbuktu. Like if they're gonna pay me, I'm gonna do it. But yeah, it just started out really smooth. Monday was hot.
Ooh, Lord have mercy.
Y'all got a pool though.
I didn't go.
Yeah.
I was supposed to go, and then like when it gets super hot, like that's when once it gets like really hot, that's when it starts to rain. So like literally,
okay.
like I had plans to go to the pool that afternoon, like 5, and that's literally when it started pouring down,
That's when it started cracking in the sky. I ain't gonna lie.
pouring
Oh,
down.
it was hot Sunday too.
Yeah, Sunday wasn't really any better, but Monday that takes the cake. Monday was like death.
bro. That thunder, I ain't gonna lie to you. It was looking. That lightning was looking crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not really scared of no thunderstorms or nothing like that. There was some lightning I saw out there that made me really
Maybe
scared.
reconsider.
I was asleep through the whole thing.
No,
Oh,
for
no.
like as soon as it started coming down, like my body could not resist it. It was
Yeah.
like go to sleep.
I was gone.
Go to sleep. But yeah. Oh, so this past weekend, it was both Juneteenth and Father's Day. So I mean,
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
I think you need to relax.
My bad.
did you celebrate Juneteenth?
Well, it was Saturday, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was on the road Saturday. So like,
Oh, you were
that's
you drove
good.
down there?
No, so what I did was take a plane down there, but Athena told me she needs to come back up for Father's Day.
Mhm.
So I was like, well, I'm not about to buy a plane ticket for the way back. So, I'll ride with you. And I didn't end up driving, but like I was like, okay, we made an agreement. I was like, are you gonna drive? Cause she can do those long distance things.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm gonna stay up with you. Like, I'm not about to go to sleep because that's not what a good person does. Like, I'm not about to let you drive all 12 hours and then I'm sleep. Yeah, that's disrespectful. So, yeah.
See, what if the person tells you can go to sleep?
I don't believe them when
man,
they say
that's
they.
not- yeah, man. When they say it's okay to disrespect, I don't
It's
do
not okay. Cameron, is that what you do?
Wait, wait.
it.
Who said that?
I mean, I'm just saying, she told me I could go to sleep. I was like, no way, I'm about to, because I feel like you watching the other person sleeping makes you
Sleepy.
even sleepier.
It do.
Yeah, and you just be like, I wish this person was up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like they don't even have to say nothing. We just sit in the car, listen to music. I just need them up because I'm up. You know
Right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right, right.
So at the end of the day, I was like, okay, I got you.
So you was traveling the whole Juneteenth.
Yeah, so I didn't. Yeah, exactly.
So
I
no
didn't really
celebration.
celebrate it.
So we have a fake Negro in the mix.
Crazy.
A fraudulent Negro in the mix.
Wow. Hold tight. That is not 100% true.
Okay, I'm sorry. Maybe that was a little
I
offensive.
was on a road trip and my family celebrated it though.
Oh, what'd they do?
They went to Annapolis and apparently there was like a big celebration going on.
Oh.
So they went to like downtown Annapolis. I know people was selling food. It was a big event on music and I guess a little bit of a history lesson too. So like my mom called me. She was like, "We're celebrating Juneteenth," and I was like, "Oh, well, I'm on the road getting Taco Bell." And
you couldn't even stop at no Popeyes.
You do no Popeyes in sight when we stopped.
I'm crying. So you weren't in town for Juneteenth, or you were traveling for Juneteenth.
Yeah.
What'd y'all do for Father's Day?
So for Father's Day, I woke up and smelled the roses. Literally, my sister was like, "Wake up!" and she had a rose in my face, and I was like, "Get out my face." But we made my dad. When I was down there in Huntsville, I saw a big card that said, "We love you, Dad. The good thing is you don't have any ugly kids." And I was like, "That's facts." So I decided to buy it. and we brought it with me. So I gave him my card, gave him some gift cards to Dunkin' Donuts because that's where he loves to go in the morning.
Does he drink the iced coffee and stuff from there?
Yeah, he does. He always goes in the morning because like he's remote or whatever. So like that's really his only break during the day until the day is over. He like runs out, gets some Dunkin' Donuts, comes back, gets a donut and some coffee. So I was like, I'm about to give him some gift cards.
That's a nice gift card.
Yeah. So they all passed around their gifts and then we ordered from Chef George.
Yes,
Chef
sir.
George, shout out to Chef George. What's the thing? I'm finna plug him.
Raised Catering.
Raised Catering, yes sir.
I ain't gonna lie, his food is great. Busting artery though, but that just is fantastic.
It's so busting though. Like, our high school was not like the average high school. Like we didn't have no lunch lady with like standard pre-packaged lunches by the state or whatever. Like we had like a lunch dude and always piling on food on your plate.
Yeah.
Like
if he didn't have any money, he let you slide.
He let you slide, give you an IOU. Like he really was that dude. And his food was busting. We used to be like, George, if you sell this food, we'll buy it. And what he started doing, selling the food, and we started buying it.
Yeah, y'all bought Raised Catering?
Yes, sir.
When was the last time y'all got it?
Well, it's been like a few months, but I definitely got some jerk chicken before. I got some beef barbecue ribs. Yeah, he joints was smacking. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, everything is like George.
Yeah, he comes with the heat when he delivers the food, cause that's the food that y'all slid through for me and Josh's graduation party, right?
I was out of town.
I was in the bed, you know what I'm saying? I was a little laid up.
Y'all fake. Yeah, that's crazy.
What happened? You had the
George catered basically the whole
teeth.
thing.
Yeah, I was out of town, and he had all his wisdom teeth taken out. So
okay, that's valid. Where were you?
I was in Atlanta.
With Lincoln?
What?
Not with Lincoln?
It's like, no, I was with Lincoln, but I was also with my cousin too.
Okay.
It was really supposed to be not supposed to be a cousin trip. I was supposed to go see her regardless at the end of June, but then he was coming during that time, and I was just like, instead of going twice.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I meant Library because you said he might have been in Atlanta.
I think I only said that because he I can't remember her name, but his best friend, she's a girl, and she went to Spelman.
I don't know who that is.
Okay.
She's from
Raina, I think.
Pine Forge?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know any Pine Forge people.
Yeah, it's TA gang over here.
Crazy.
Yeah, Pine Forge is kind of fun, so I ain't gonna lie to you.
Speaking of TA gang, we're all TA alumni now.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We got a recent grad in the house.
Yes, sir.
How does it feel? How's it feel?
I mean, I don't really know, to be honest. It feels. Sunday was an immaculate day. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Mm-hmm.
That day was it started off early, but guys, let me tell you something. It's gonna sound like really bad. You know what I'm saying? I was nervous graduation day. I don't understand why.
Bro, he came into my room the night before, right?
Bro, and I had no idea why.
He came into my room the night before, and I'm just chilling in my room. And he comes to my room, and he was like, "How did you feel before you graduated?" Mind you, my graduation weekend, like, it's a little different because of COVID. Right. But my graduation weekend, I got maybe a total of like 7 hours of sleep over 3 days. Like,
what was you doing?
Literally, because my class was very close, and like we was always having
Y'all was out?
Events and parties. Like that Friday when you get ready for baccalaureate, the morning practice. After the morning practice, we went out to brunch. After we left brunch, we came back. We had our service. The next day was Sabbath, and then I was just house hopping from potluck to potluck to potluck.
Them place was good.
Then party into the nighttime. I didn't get home till like 2. I had to be at the school around like 8.
Oh, yes.
And then I had graduation, then potluck to potluck to potluck. And then we just could not enjoy the fun. And we went to go see a movie after too. So when he asked me how did I feel, I was just like, it was all a blur. Like, it was just so much going on.
I did the complete opposite, bro. I went like to one function. But the thing is, there was a lot of people from Capitol Hill in our party, in our class. So we all did something together. It was me, Emerald, Kiara, Austin, Maceo. Like, we all banded at Watkins Park.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
It was a big potluck. That was a nice one.
Yeah, and so we all like basically combined, which like saves money and everything. Mm-hmm. So I know, our parents are like big planners. What are we doing? So yeah, I forgot that's what we did.
But yeah, so he comes to our room. He's like, "How did you feel?" And it was weird. And I was like, it wasn't weird, but he had no phone or nothing. He was just sitting on my bed, like. And I was just like, I told him, I was like, I felt great. Like, I was excited. Because those of you who are about to graduate, like, what you'll see is, like, graduation is, like, it's low-key better than your birthday. Because...
Oh, no, that was the best day of my life. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Graduation, right? right? It's low-key better than your birthday. Why you say it was the best day of your life?
I mean, it was just the excitement, It's just the excitement.
Just the vibes, the energy.
The parade and everything, like... That was just exciting, just getting ready with your class last time.
Last time.
I mean, it's not like we wasn't like all close enough like that, but it's just like you was talking to everybody,
Mm-hmm.
Like, we was vlogging too, like, hey, how y'all feeling? How y'all doing this? And I was talking to people that I rarely even talk to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It was just a lot.
Yeah, that's when you talk to people like, I haven't talked to you in like years.
You know what I'm saying?
The bonding experience that really like made me talk to people like senior year. Like, I always talk to people in my class, but when we did the hallways, that's always because our class.
Oh yeah, we spanked y'all freshman year. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hold on.
Wait, we won the Tiger Cup freshman year. My class.
We
beat them.
No. You weren't there.
Yeah.
Y'all were seniors.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
We would have lost anyway.
Y'all would have. No, because his class was the only class that brought us competition. And they was some big freshmen. they got all them big boys in there. And like all of our boys were injured that year. Like DJ, CJ, Christian. I feel like Milton got injured too.
Christian? Who's Christian?
He's a different. Oh, Christian wasn't even there at the same year. But
Milton wasn't injured.
It was Mikey?
None of them were injured.
No,
it was just Christian and DJ.
No,
I mean CJ and DJ.
No, and then on top of that, DJ couldn't even participate because he was on student council.
Oh,
okay.
So we was down, but we was down bad with like all of
us. You was down 2 people. Great.
No, we were down more than 2 people.
You literally
we was down more than 2 people. I can't remember who was injured, but everybody was injured. But anyways, his class was our only competition that year, and
he spanked them.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. But that's when you have your bonding time with people, like
during the picnic, all that.
The picnic, decorating the hallways, because you spent a whole week doing that. Like, it's crazy. But what I was saying to Ian was that graduation is like, he said it was the best day of his life. Graduation is low key better than your birthday because like, everybody feels like they had like a hand in your graduation. Like, everybody wants like some props, like, yeah, I helped you do this. Da, da, da. They might not say it, but like they give you money, they donate. So like everybody around you collectively is happy for you. Whereas your birthday, it's like it's just your birthday. Like you expect to be the hypest person on your birthday, but on graduation, like your mama proud of you because she went through the 4 years with you. Your daddy proud of you. Everybody else who heard you struggle, your teachers, like it's a more of a collaborative celebration.
You
than
think you
anything.
hype right now? You gotta wait till you graduate college.
I know.
Listen.
Even in the COVID little restriction area, they was telling us, "Oh, can't leave your little box or anything." We was hype. We was getting it. Yeah. So I feel you.
So you said that. How did you feel when you graduated?
Well, I woke up and I was like, I can't be late. I didn't really feel nervous.
Please.
I was like, that's the first thought on my mind. I wake up and my mom was like, don't be late. I was like, oh, I can't be late. Because, they was handing out tickets at a certain time, and that after that time stopped, like, it actually, like, they wouldn't let you in.
Right,
I know
right.
some people was left at the gate. And yeah, they was down bad. So I wasn't really nervous. I was really excited. And plus, you know how we got sent home? That's the first time in like a year or so that I got to see everybody, basically.
Yeah.
So like everybody came in my major. We all like was hugging each other. Like, wow, it's like we haven't seen you in a minute. And y'all got me through these classes. Y'all got me through these virtual classes. And now I get to see y'all in person.
Yeah.
I just love you guys. And my department is small enough where we can actually love each other. You can't just say that. You're like, but there's like 100 people in your department.
Right.
Nah, there's like 20, 25 people, and you all have a certain love for them, because without that next person, man, you wouldn't have gotten there, especially in engineering.
Them anything like science or math related is very hard. I remember when I was a physics major, there was 25 people like across all 4 years throughout the whole thing. Like not just like my graduating class, like 25 physics majors all together. And they bonded very quickly. Like I'm still in the group chat, like I still talk to them. So I definitely understand what you.
Oh yeah, because you switched, right?
I did. Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Praise be. Praise be. But yeah, so
yeah, I really love those people though, for real. Like we'll always, and everybody had an iPhone, so we had a group chat, and we were just
now that's lit.
Yeah, so we still have the group chat. Like this is what we're gonna use when like people are in the area. Like, oh, I'm in your area. You're in Washington, or I'm down there for a business meeting. What's up?
Y'all should y'all should like just pass on, like put each other on, like pass on the. Yeah, like if y'all working somewhere, opening, whatever, like
somebody need a job, we can hit them up with our supervisor is doing this and that, or something like that. Yeah,
that's really what college is about, like making connections that'll last you. Like the education, yes, but you're really investing in the connections and the network for real.
Yeah, connections get you everywhere. Everywhere. That's how you get a leg up. That's how the other people been getting a leg up. For years. Yeah.
Y'all know what we mean.
Y'all know who we talking about. ain't no surprise up in here, bro.
But let's see. Oh, so I just was thinking about a lot of stuff just in the midst of graduation season, and especially during TA's. Oh Lord.
Folded.
Especially during TA's. Was it commencement speaker, Mr. Eric?
Y'all seen him on social media. His name is like
Eric Thomas.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Oh, that's who spoke at TA.
He's the one that, if you don't want to play basketball as bad as you want to breathe, he's that dude.
Oh, is the old coach? Not the coach.
No. The guy that's like you. I know you seen that video circulate around social media where it's like, if you don't want to be if you don't want to be successful as bad as you want to breathe, you don't want to be successful. And he's like yelling. It's like that. You know it when you hear it.
I probably know who you guys are talking about. I just need like a visual.
And no, honestly, because I feel like the audio circulates more than.
Y'all got him to speak?
Yeah.
Because he went to Oakwood.
This guy.
I know who that. Well, I don't know who that is, but I know of him. Yeah.
So he was there, and he was just
He
dropping.
graduated from Oakwood?
Yes. And that's the thing about community. Like one thing I've learned is that the two largest communities I know of is the Howard community and the Seventh-day Adventist community. Like there's no larger communities out there that I know of besides those two. And that's why I just feel like I'll be set for life.
Nah, for real. I was talking to a bunch of people at Oakwood, and it was like, oh, Oakwood people are everywhere. Everywhere. They were like, oh, you went to Oakwood? You know, we get you in here. I'm like, especially in the health field and the medical field. That's golden right there.
There's some SDA lady. I can't remember her name. Actually, I think it's Pastor Medley's wife. Honestly, that's about to be the head of some department at Howard Hospital.
I heard that. I heard about that. It was Howard Hospital though. Mm-hmm. Okay, I didn't know that. Howard Hospital needs some help. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, they really do. They really do. Come on, help my school, please.
Yeah, that.
But I brought him Ian's commencement speaker because like he was just dropping knowledge, and I already asked y'all to like come with this stuff before the episode. But we're gonna leave our audience with.
Oh, I came with this stuff before the episode.
Yes, sir.
Whenever you told me to write down, I wrote that down.
We're gonna drop some knowledge for the audience, and what I have for me, I wrote down college is about. I asked Johnny to do college is about. Ian's gonna do high school is about. We're gonna give y'all 4 words to describe like basically our experience at these places, and then 5 things that like lessons that you should learn and keep with you throughout your time. So Ian, because you just graduated high school, we're gonna start with you. So if you use 4 words to describe high school, 1 word for every year, basically 4 words to describe high school.
For every year, well, no, I can't do really.
I mean, you can't. I'm saying like that was my logic behind it.
It was fun, adventurous, just busy, and fun, adventurous, busy. I'm just gonna say it was new too. It was new.
Okay, elaborate on those 4 words.
It was fun because of like the things we would do, like Tiger Cup and stuff like that.
Explain to the audience, like we went to a private 7-day event.
We know
what
was good with the Tiger Cup. You gotta explain.
Oh, Tiger Cup would be like all 4 classes will compete for for like a end of the year class trip to the beach, and you would do like competitions.
Y'all never won. So.
Are you for real? I never knew people was going to the. Okay, maybe I did, but like I didn't care enough to remember that.
See, this is class of 2021, class of 2018, class of 2017. Yeah. This is the loser class.
To the beach?
This is the loser class.
It was the class that really didn't care.
These are the winning classes right here.
I remember we would always like lose, and then we get in the hallways like, why we lose? I'm like, I don't think we care.
Miss Brazil used to be so sick being y'all sponsor. Like, and it's so funny that, bro, she tried to motivate the mess out of y'all. Come on, guys, come on. Like, we got this.
And the thing is, we could have if, like, we actually had some, because we had, like, valid people in our class. It's just the effort, the motivation was just
it was not there.
It was not there.
But, yeah. So, you compete for the beach.
Yeah, the Tiger Cup was fun, did all these little activities, basketball. Dodgeball is my game. Dodgeball is actually our game. You know what I'm saying? We kind of like ruled that joint. I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all did.
And kickball was our game. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Y'all was some pretty stiff competition. I will not lie about that. So it was fun because of all the activities you got to do, and like it was kind of like very like collaborative and. Teamwork.
And the Spirit Week during that, the Spirit Week was fun. It was adventurous because I went on like trips and stuff like that. I went to South Africa.
Camerata, right?
Yeah. I went to Indianapolis. Where else I go? I went to Detroit, Michigan for a NSBE convention.
Mm-hmm.
Where else I go? I went other places. I can't remember. Just know I went places. What
too many places.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else did I say? I said
busy.
Oh yeah. Busy just because of the work. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. The work is easy, man.
That work is baby food. Oh my! I didn't study for one test.
Not a single.
No, I studied for D-Hook. I studied for Hooker.
Okay, I've tried to avoid him. He's the first person I got a C in, and I was like, "What is a C? Am I average in this class?"
So Mr. Hooker, yes, it's very hard to. Mr. Hooker is like taking a college professor.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really study for like Mr. Henry's class. I mean, just like
Dunbar.
I ain't really study for that man's class.
I mean,
Woo.
I only
I did.
just
studied.
need to
Only,
be on time.
nah, I only studied. We only studied for his class because I would always get put in the class that would always get punished. You know, or
okay.
like be the class after the class that got punished. You know what I'm
He
saying?
not feeling y'all.
Yeah.
That
So
makes sense.
so we had some wild tests. some wild tests. You know? like not like there was one test where we had to like we had to cite like a verse from like each part of like the Bible or something. Like it was something wild like that.
Nah, that's wild.
Yeah, well nobody did too good on that.
I would have found the shortest verse in each passage. Jesus wept. Jesus walked.
Yep.
Jesus talked.
Yeah, nah. And it wasn't on some valid reasons why he would give that test. I mean, he would just give that test off of straight nonsense.
Yeah, he was crazy. I only had him 1 year.
Oh, I've had him I had him 3 years.
No, sir.
Yeah,
I had
they
him one.
decided to switch it up on me on my junior year.
Singular.
We were supposed to get Mr. Again. We got Mr. Again this year, and then he left. Thank you.
He
Yeah.
left?
Yeah, he left. He's like a pastor now.
Oh,
Mr.
good for
Gant
him.
left.
Yeah.
Good
Yo,
for Jonathan.
I only had him because his name is Jonathan. I forgot about that. There's too many Jonathans in the school, man. I didn't feel special.
Johnny Cobb.
That's my guy.
Johnny
Shout
Chappelle.
out Chappelle, bruh.
Chappelle was so funny. Chappelle was funny. I respected him because he didn't let nobody mess with him.
Nah, him and Jacob was about to scrap.
Oh. Bro, high school was too funny.
Hey, there was a lot of bullies in high school. I ain't gonna lie. I contributed to a lot of bullyism on the side.
Yeah, low-key.
I wasn't the main bully. You know, I can't really bully people if I'm shorter and smaller than them. I don't know how that works, you know, so.
I
I
mean,
remember I got called in the office, you know, Miss Thor's office. Shout out Miss Thor. She's not the principal no more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
mhm.
Hey, I got called to the office my freshman year. They were like, "You're being a bully." I was like, "I literally can't bully anybody. I'm smaller than like 95% of my class. How is that possible?" And they was like, "What they say?" I was like, "What they say?" And like they was like, "We can't tell you what they say. We can't tell you the person either. We just know you've been bullying." And I was like, so I get here and I have a target on my back. I understand.
You're dramatic. You are dramatic. Oh my goodness! Did you finish sharing your thing? You said.
Oh, I was talking about the busy. What was it? It was just new. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
New people. Just a new environment. I mean, nothing. I mean, it wasn't really. I mean, it wasn't really nothing to be honest with you.
Mm.
Get in and out, bro.
Our class was a bigger TA and just Sligo just combined in, so it was just like, I mean, a bigger J&A. I'm sorry. Yeah, so it was like, you know, a couple new people, but they from Sligo. You know, we see them, we beat them in basketball, so you know they whatever. But it wasn't really new. It wasn't brand new, but I hear what you're saying. Like, 'cause you didn't go to like Sligo. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Where'd y'all go to? DuPont.
Everybody thinks that we went to DuPont, and I used to run with that. Well, I used to tell them eventually, but I was like, yeah, I went to DuPont. Like, Zoe used to be in on it too. She used to be like, she's like,
no
yeah,
one
Kim was
knows where
there.
I went to middle school.
Where did y'all go?
No one personally knows. I would not be saying the name. If Karen wants to name drop, she can name drop. But I personally would not be saying.
Was it private or public?
It was private. We've never been to public school.
It was in Appleton.
Mm-mm.
Nah, no good. Appleton is actually.
Is it a school that we know? That,
We
like,
went
is
to
just
this
common?
school called Columbia Academy.
Wow, that's crazy.
I'm not sharp, but
No, you probably haven't heard of it.
No, you don't know it. We know you don't know it. It's okay.
It's not a knowable school, but yeah, that's where we went.
okay.
But moving on from that, Johnny, what is your 4 words to describe college?
Right. So you sent me this, and then I was like, you had, you know, you did it like, you know, with each letter that being the same, the first letter being the same. So I decided to do the same.
Okay.
So I chose the letter. I'm sorry, D, and so I said discipline, direction, documentation, and deliberate. And so you want me to like
Elaborate, yes, please.
Okay, so discipline, I feel like that's very common. just do your work and do it on time. Don't wait till the last minute to do your work, or ask a professor for help. You need to be disciplined, and that means you need to make a schedule. If you're not one of those people who don't need to make a schedule, which like 99% of us need a schedule, then you're just like that. And I hope you continue to be just like that, because falling behind is no joke. And direction is, I didn't 100% know what I was going to do when I first got into Howard. I just knew it was going to be something technical or in the STEM field. So I kind of talked to I went to the different schools, and I talked to the different advisors of that school, and I was like, what do you guys teach here, and why would I do that? And I talked to Mr. Anderson, who was Dean Anderson. Well, he's the dean now, but he was just a teacher there, and he was telling me about engineering.
Dean of what? College of Arts and Science?
The college of CEA.
CEA. Oh, he's a dean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I only know Dr. Keeneland.
Okay.
It's just our computer science chair.
Okay, I didn't talk to computer. I knew I wasn't going to do no computer science. I knew I was going to have to do coding, but
it's very humble as a minor. As a major, I would kill myself, but as a minor, it's very humble.
That is bad. It is so bad. And when I was in intro to engineering, everybody was like, look to your left, look to your right. These people not finna be here, in the next year or so. Like, and I saw the classes was dwindling. Yeah, the class got real small. I was like, hey man, I saw you last semester. He said, yeah, man, I had to get out of there. I'm an art major now. What? Art major?
No, that would be. Yeah,
what job you finna be doing?
That wasn't for me. Yeah.
Be an art teacher? I don't mean to trash no majors, but like, come on, bro.
I'm not gonna let y'all trash the artists out there. You need us.
I'm not gonna trash the artists. We do need y'all, but and they can actually find good work if they know how to design and everything. Maybe architecture or something. But yeah, those people were dropping out those classes like flies, and it was really amazing. Oh, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm sorry. So direction, yeah. So you need some type of direction. It's okay not to know what you're doing when you first get to college, but you got to learn real quick, because being undecided or being in the wrong major, then you switch, and then you got to be there an extra semester, extra 2 semesters. I got to do summer classes and kill yourself. That is no offense. Nah, but that is no way to live the college experience for real. You want to be in there 4 years, 5 for the architectures, and unforeseen things happen. But your goal is to get out of there in 4 years, to help you mentally and financially, especially if you go to Howard University.
Yes.
All right, moving on. Documentation is the next. Always take notes. Keep notes of everything, especially if you go to an HBCU. They will lose your stuff. You need documentation. You need receipts.
Back it up on a hard drive. Put it up on the Google Drive. Yeah. Put it up on the OneDrive. Yes. Like you need
everything.
Everything from every semester I've kept.
Yeah, you have to have everything. You can throw it away like after you graduate, but don't expect to roll up to the financial aid office or the administration office or whatever and say, hey, y'all sent this email, or I heard you guys that, or do you have that from last semester? Just assume that they don't, because they probably don't. And so, yeah, you got to keep documentation of everything. I was fortunate enough where my parents was living like 20 minutes away. So like, they came up there and they were like,
often,
yeah, we need this done. And they listen to parents. They don't really listen to kids. They'll dismiss the kids. So make sure your parents, when they're up there, they make sure they know who you are for real, off rip.
No, facts. Like, I mean, that's right. They didn't really take kids seriously. But when I'm there, like, I'm the harasser. Like, I'm not gonna leave you alone until you get it done. And I'm always gonna look. I'm the first thing I do is try to see if you're the highest position. If you're not the highest position, I'm always gonna find who your boss is. Right. Like, cause people like to play. Like, I'm always going to figure out who's your boss. Okay, cool. That's what I need to talk to. I be having certain teachers and not even like administrators' phone numbers, cause it's like Yeah, at this point, you should just give me your number so I can text you, because this emailing back and forth and you getting back to me 3 weeks later.
Email does not work at all, and neither does calling. Calling works even less. You gotta go up. You gotta show face. And I'm not the type to be a harasser, but I am the type. Well, I guess it's a little childish, but I am the type. I'm about to get my mom. I'm about to get my dad up in here. You don't want any problems when he comes up in here, because he's coming with a vengeance.
No, big facts, big facts. We all been in that A building more than once. If I have, when it's time to call my parents, that's when you messed up.
Yeah. You done run out of chances with your boy, cause when I get on the phone and hey dad, they not clearing me for next semester. He's like, I'm paying too much money for this to happen. I'll be up there in 20. He'll be up there after work. Ooh, y'all in trouble now. I got my dad on you.
Ooh, you in trouble.
Don't try to leave at 5.
No, sir. I know where your car is. We finna meet you in the parking lot. We can handle this the easy way, or we can handle this the hard way. It's one or the other.
Yo, they better stop playing. But yeah, documentation much needed, especially now if you go to like I guess PWIs and the schools that are not HBCUs, they usually have documentation. They have good documentation of your work. But still, documentation is important. It's for you to have proof on what happened instead of like you guys going on say so. Because then if you guys are doing that, they can say whatever and you kind of have to roll with it.
Right.
So you don't want to, you don't want to do that. And then the last one is deliberate. You got to be deliberate. In your studies, you got to be deliberate with friends. You just got to make sure you go in there and on purpose you make friends, and on purpose, you've been observing them a little bit, not in a stockish kind of way, but like you got to observe them. You're like, okay, I like what that person's about. I'm going to make him my friend. I'm going to make her my friend. Making friends on accident, you just talking to them is cool, but knowing what they're really about is important. Can't really call everybody your friend because, most people be calling you
some
at
people just your classmates.
Yeah. Some people just your classmates for real. Not mine though, because like I said, we're so tightly knit together. But I'm talking about people outside our major, whatever. They're calling us at like 3 a.m. when we have a project due, and they're like, "Oh, you just blow the project off. We about to go chill. About to go to somebody's crib at 2 a.m. in the morning. We got class. What's going on? They were like, nah, it's cool. I know a guy. Oh, I'm good. You don't know how many parties or functions, and I'm not a function type of guy, but if I was, I'd be down bad because I've declined invitation after invitation. I'm like, no, I'm sorry. I do like to watch anime and chill on my own time, but when work has to get done and work is coming up, I'm sorry, I have to ignore you. And if that means leaving your phone in the dorm room while you go to the study, you go with some friends to finish a project, that's what you got to do. And so, like, be deliberate. That's what I mean by deliberate in your studies. Make sure you're setting out not to just be flimsy. If the project don't work, then it's whatever. Or my teammates can carry me. No, you want to be pretty deliberate in everything you do, and hopefully everything you do is good things, because don't want to really get in trouble. That could ruin your future plans. Oh, be deliberate in going to conferences too, and signing up for various organizations that you think you might like, or that you like what they're about, because you can put those on your resume. You probably develop extra skills, meet people, or meet alumni that have been in that organization or whatever, and it's just another connection. So yeah, be deliberate, and those are my 4 words.
That's what's up. You guys heard it from the 2 graduates, what to expect in high school, how to handle yourself in college. Now I'm still in college, but I also made a list of 4 words that I've used to describe college. And his letter was D, my word was C, not intentionally, but it was just, I don't know. That's just what I
copied me.
This is my JR, because I sent him my list. So moving on. My first word was curiosity. In college, like you're required to take a lot of prereqs, a lot of gen eds, and just be curious. Like, you could go into college saying that you're going to study one thing, and it's not a bad thing if you decide to pursue something else. Like, you're spending your tuition money. You can take a certain amount of credits. Like, learn as much as you can and figure out like what you want to do.
Do it early though.
Yeah, early.
Yeah, don't wait till like senior year and like I think I want to do in this department.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
And that actually brings me to my second word, which is courage. Like, be courageous in your pursuit of your education, your career, your future. If you find out that like what you're studying is not really what you want to do, or it's just not bringing you the joy that you brought it would, that you thought it would, be it takes courage to give up something that you've been saying, or give up expectations that other people have put on you. But at the end of the day, it's your life. And so you just have to be courageous in making sure you decide what's best for you. You are the only person living this life. My third one is connections. Especially going to Howard, what I'm realizing is that what you're really paying for is the connections and the network.
For real.
Your what, it doesn't matter what university you went to, there's always going to be people out there who went to the same place, who had the same major, and who you can just meet and build connections with.
Let me piggyback. Wear your paraphernalia like around in the airport, all public places. Wear your gear.
Yeah.
Because that will get you. Oh, you went there? Oh, that's I went there too. Here's my phone number. I met somebody in Chicago. I was doing a program. Sorry, a little side note. I was doing a program in Chicago, and I was like, I'm gonna step out with my Howard stuff. And there was somebody. He was like, "Oh, you went to Howard? I went to Howard too. I work for Boeing. Here's my card." And I contacted him. Years later, and I'm about to start working for Boeing. Not all through him, but like he was, one of the links that was really, their connection that I really made just by wearing your clothing. So yeah.
That's facts. I've met tons of people that went to Howard, and just even in me looking at people, I'm like, they went to Howard.
Yeah.
Like, everybody goes to Howard, whether they graduate or not. Everybody has stepped foot on the hilltop. So yeah, definitely your connections,
including unwanted people on the hilltop.
Anyways,
wanted dogs. Facts.
No, it's low. I'm just kidding. It's like, nah. My fourth word, let me refocus, is consistency. Stay consistent. Slow and steady wins the race. Like, falling off a day, a week, even a semester is not it's not the end of the world. But as long as you stay consistent in your pursuit, like, you got it. So
yeah,
those are my 4 words. I asked y'all for 4 words, and I asked y'all for 5. Like, and you're looking at me crazy.
I heard only the 4 words.
No. Because what happened was, when I told Ian this, he was just chilling on his bed. He was like, okay. And probably didn't think a lick about it.
I thought a lick about my 4 words. I ain't think about no 5 something. I don't know.
It's 5 like pieces of advice.
5 pieces. What? So then, what were the 4 words?
The 4 words were just to describe, like,
the 4 words weren't advice.
I mean,
No,
it was
4 was to
advice too,
describe
but it's just
high
to
school.
describe like what it
Yeah,
was.
to describe.
Dang, I gotta get some advice.
We can come back to you.
And I can do this on the fly. I can do this on the fly.
Yes, sir.
I can do this on the fly.
Okay.
Yes, sir, Ski.
Here's some advice. Pick your friends wisely. You know what I'm saying? Throughout high school, people change.
Them hormones are no joke.
Yeah, people change. People are starting to come into themselves, fully understand themselves. Yeah, pick your friends wisely, because you really don't know these people until you like you really start to analyze them. Second thing I would say is to it's just to talk to your teachers. Talk to your teachers, just so you can maybe if you like extracurricular things, they can let you slide on some things, finesse a little bit, get some good connection with your teachers. Another thing I would say is do stuff out of your comfort zone. You never know what you would like and don't like. I mean, I used to play baseball, you know what I'm saying, like in the like when I was younger. I stopped playing it, but like I picked it up again. It was kind of fun. I ain't gonna lie to you. So do stuff outside of your comfort zone. What else? That's 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
That's 3. Lord.
On the fly.
I would say, well, this was my 4 words, but I would say just to have fun. Just to have fun. I mean, you're not really doing much work anyways. Just have fun.
Real.
And another thing about the work, get your work done on time. Because there was some points, just during this year. I mean, I'm a good student, graduated with principal's honors. What I'm saying? I'm a great student. But there was just some points where I was just where the senioritis was getting to me, it wasn't looking too good. It wasn't looking too good like a couple weeks before it was showtime. So get your work.
10 minutes of showtime. Where's Ian?
Yeah, get your work done on time.
Nah, for real. Senioritis is a real disease that you get in senior year. You're like, I don't want to do anything. It didn't really hit in college, but in high school, when you're already not really doing anything, and it's like, I'm about to get out of here, you really not trying to do anything.
Especially when you're online school and you really not doing anything, and you just waking up and turn it over, you know what I'm saying, like 5 minutes before the class. Yeah, man, that senioritis was killing me. Senioritis on opening day, bro.
No, literally. See, I had senioritis the first day of school. The first day of senior year. I was like,
yeah, as soon as I picked up that laptop this year, bro, it was just like, yo,
it was over.
When can I close it?
That's crazy.
No facts. What are your 5 pieces of advice?
But I did that well on the fly, right?
You did.
That was chill.
Chill. I'm not going out here.
Yeah, I basically said what you said. I said you need good friends, and not only that, you need friends in your major because they understand what you're doing. They understand your time management. I know I've had a lot of people outside of my major get mad at me. They're like, oh, you don't have time to chill or anything like that. I said, well, you don't really understand my schedule. It was my friend. He was talking about how he got a girlfriend and whatever, and then like a couple weeks they broke up, and she was like, yeah, you don't have any time for me. And he was trying to explain, like, I'm an engineer, I have time, but just not right now. We got this project, and she was trying to hear none of it. So yeah, I felt bad for him. But then again, he was a junior and she was a freshman, so I was like, she's already immature. And then on top of that, you ain't got no time. What's going on with you? But that's besides the point. Whatever. But yeah, have friends outside of your major is really good too, because they give you an extra perspective, and they catch you up on like what's been going on. If they have easier schedules and whatnot, they be like, oh, this has been going on, or this is at Howard or whatever. And since you've been hyper focused or whatnot, and of course I'm speaking from an engineer's perspective, I don't really know any other perspective to speak of. But yeah, you have to be hyper focused. So it's always good to have those friends outside your major where they'll like calm you down, or they'll like tell you what's been going on, catch you up on certain things and whatnot. So the second one is you need to speak up. That is important. Speak up if you don't know anything. When I say speak up, like even if you don't understand, and let's say you don't want to approach the teacher, you got to approach somebody in the class who knows, or it looks like they know what's been going on, or they process information fast or whatever. Because you want to talk to the people. Maybe you don't want the teacher's perspective. Maybe they're like condescending or whatnot. You want that perspective from the student because they can explain it better. But none of this happens is if you don't speak up, and one thing leads to another, and all that stuff that you didn't speak up about is on the test, and you're just like, oh, I guess I'm about to tank this one. Which I have tanked a lot of tests in college. I'm not proud of. We've gotten a lot of zeros, and it has been embarrassing. We got a lot of 30s, a lot of 50s, but our 30s and 50s are like 70s and 80s, because it's really like a whole bunch of steps to do one problem, and we have to remember all those steps and whatnot. But yeah. So So don't get discouraged by bad grades either. The teacher, may come up clutch, or, something may happen. But please do the best you can. I'm not saying this so that you can start tanking tests, Don't do that. That's bad. But as many responses I've had people and teachers who have clutched it out, and they've clutched out because they know who I am. They know I put in the work, the after hours. If I don't understand, I go talk to them, go to their office hours. I have one teacher that's in the building till like 2, 3 a.m.
Boy, he's still living office
Lord
hours.
have mercy.
Yeah.
2, 3 a.m.
Yeah,
The engineering, like college engineering, they be in. Does LKD even close?
LKD's 24 hours.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's vicious.
Yeah, and she's the only one in there, but she gets in at like 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But like she's there till like 3 a.m. So she's like, if you have any questions, y'all have no excuse. And that's my main teacher, because she teaches all the main major courses. And I'm like, Ben, I'm about to talk to her at 2 a.m. and everything. And so like, you really need to speak up about certain things, especially things that you don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
The third thing is make sure to balance all the 3 S's. And the 3 S's is sleep, study, and socialize. You can only do you can do all 3, but you have to track your time. There's no way you can do you can do 2 at the same time, but then sleep will definitely like be put on the back burner. And that's how it was for me. I mainly chose study and socialize. So I didn't really get a lot of sleep. I was going to bed at 4 a.m. Now looking back, I had very bad sleep habits, and that's what's affecting me right now. But yeah, I put sleep on the back burner. I know some people who can't live without the sleep. So
I put socializing on the back burner.
Yeah.
It was hard to balance, but I kind of wish sometimes I brought it to the front burner, but it was study and sleep for me. I would literally go to class, go do my homework, take a shower, go to sleep.
I wish I could do that sometime, but I very focused on study and socializing, and study was most of it. And study and socializing kind of go hand in hand, because when you're studying with the people, you socialize with them too. You socialize with them too, but like sleep. I was not thinking. I was like, I'll go to bed whenever, that's fine. I want to talk to the people as long as I can. I need to study, for these tests and projects or whatever. So you need to balance whatever you like. If you don't like people, then study and sleep. If you just got it like that, then you can just socialize and sleep. And if you just don't need sleep at all, study and socialize all day. But those are the 3 S's that the 3 main S's that you're doing in college. You're doing a little bit of it in high school, but in college there's nothing but those 3 S's going on. So you have to learn how to balance those 3 S words: study, sleep, and socialize. And number 4 is participate in events and activities. I'm sorry, I am a hypocrite. I didn't do any of that.
But you can see how it would have benefited you. Yeah,
it really benefited. Like when you were talking about how you were getting tickets to like see Get Out and stuff on campus, I was like, wow, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna be in line at
the campus events I was going to them. Like if it was happening on campus, okay, like I'm gonna take advantage of it.
I feel so bad. Like I personally, this is why I'm saying it. I personally missed out on everything. I missed out on Steph Curry being there.
Oh, you are tweaking.
Yeah, I missed out on Steph Curry being at Howard. He was because it was the new golf thing, and he was on campus like shaking hands and everything, and I was like, and yeah, I'm sorry, I was bugging. I didn't go to the graduation ceremony where Chadwick Boseman spoke.
And you was there.
Yeah,
I wasn't there. Oh yeah, that was my freshman year, and I chose just not to go. I was like, that's not my graduation. And now look, now look, like, rest in peace. But I never got to see him in person, and yeah, it's just a lot of things that I really missed out on. And so I'm really saying to those people, do not miss out on those opportunities. Take videos, take pictures, because I did it. The only thing I did, the biggest thing I did was when we had, how in Crampton they had like they did the music thing So it was like colleges versus each other, and then like it was on separate types of music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know about that?
Yeah,
You remember that?
I didn't go to that though.
Yeah, I was actually on stage. They pushed me on stage. Yeah, yeah. They were like, "You have no choice," and I was like, you know, me, I was like, I'm not trying to do it. They was like, you have no choice but to get up there and perform.
Mm-hmm.
And so they put the music on, and I was hitting the little, I was low key kind of getting it. Yeah, I was vibing with the music, and that's the biggest thing I did in front of the whole, like, you know, Crampton. I wasn't really scared or nervous. I just don't personally like the spotlight. So if I can avoid it at any time, but that's exactly why they signed me up and everything. So I'm glad. I'm actually glad now that I actually did it, because, you know, they have a gif of me. Somebody made a gif of me on stage with a couple other people, you know, dancing. It was bad. But, you know, that was truly lit. That was truly lit. I didn't really go to ASA events either. You know, I really did nothing. Like, if it wasn't in LKD, shoot, if it wasn't in LKD or the dorm, it wasn't getting seen by me.
Yeah, the dorm was easy because all you had to do was come downstairs.
Right, it is.
But
like,
even sometimes
tacos. Okay,
I was like, downstairs. It's so far away from my bed. I don't know.
For real. Like my RAG, like, I have Taco Tuesday night. It's like, don't worry, we'll be down there.
No, I was always with the free
What
food.
happened?
If you said there was food there, like,
Nah, we was hungry though most of the time. So they like breakfast for dinner. I'm like, yeah, we down there. Yeah.
y'all got pizza? Yeah, we down there.
Ain't nobody trying to go to Diversify.
Whoa. Now Diversify used to be taking my money. Diversify, and he used to be out there like almost every night.
Yeah, he's a CHS, right?
Yes, right outside.
Yeah.
Diversified is a food truck, like, and they sell like what do they have? Wings?
That man was getting finessed by multiple women.
Wings, fries, like
multiple women.
delicious.
They were like, yeah, we'll pay you, and they never paid that man like down terrible. Foul. Yeah, that was foul. They show him fake Cash App accounts. They were like, yeah, I paid.
Oh,
and it's from like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, they would do stuff like that. It used to be wild. Yeah, I just sent the money.
Yeah, the guys couldn't do that though. Yeah, it was the girls who was taking advantage. I feel bad for my guy.
You gotta be fit now.
We had to pay full price. In fact, they probably taxed us because the women wasn't paying.
So they ain't pay. Y'all gotta pay extra $1.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, that's why I didn't go. I wasn't worried. I'd go to Punch Out. I lived at Punch Out.
Punch Out is good. Punch Out is like a mini like food court. Like Punch Out has like a Wow, which is like a burger and wings place. They got a pasta place. They got a
Asian place was no good neither. The halal was cool.
The halal was cool. The Asian place was trifling. It was nasty.
Yeah, the Asian place
it was just not good.
It was like Panda Express, but like a 1-star Panda Express.
Panda Express
and Panda Express is already 1 star.
Yeah, Panda Express ain't really that good either.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You're a Panda Express lover.
I ain't gonna lie, Panda Express be hitting sometimes.
Had it once, never again.
I don't know about that one.
What'd y'all get?
The orange chicken.
And with the basics, Panda Express is nasty.
Oh, I like their noodles.
Don't like it at all.
It's okay.
Well,
why don't we go see your number 5 so we don't continue to embarrass?
It can't all be winners, you know. Oh, speaking of 1-star, what's going on with that nail tech place that everybody posted about 1-star?
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm talking, the nail salon that's getting a 1-star, and people are posting about it.
Oh no, what happened?
You haven't seen it?
No, I've seen it, but I haven't read it.
I mean, it was just a nail tech. I have no idea. I mean, cause if y'all know me, I don't really pay attention to nothing, to be honest, unless it's like really shoved in my face. Like, I mean, like social media is for me to get last. If I stumble upon some social stuff, you know, then I stumble upon it. But that ain't my intent. So like, yeah, they
keep pushing in your face. That's the only reason why I know about it.
Like I ain't know about anything happening in Israel, Palestine till like 2-3 weeks after. I ain't gonna lie.
You need to watch CNN.
Something. My boy, all he do is soak up SpongeBob like a sponge.
Oh, chill.
He need to be paying attention.
Whoa.
Something.
Hey, yo, what?
No shade.
SpongeBob is fire, but You gotta watch some CNN sometime. Watch some Fox if you want to laugh. Nah, for real though. My dad put me on the black information news network, and it's literally CNN, but it's black. Like they'll tell you all about like the black issues. It's on iHeartRadio. I subscribed to it a couple weeks ago, and they tell you all about all news about being black and like basically in the country, that you're not getting on regular news channels. So I would strongly recommend to subscribe to that news channel and listen daily. Like the daily news is like probably like 10 minutes of your time. You can do that while you're like making breakfast or whatever, but they literally tell you everything that's affecting you if you're black. And it just gives you more self-conscious self-awareness of what's really going on, because they really fighting against us, all these voting rights and these laws.
Mm-hmm.
They really it hasn't really, Jim Crow hasn't really gone anywhere. It's just been like kind of what's it called, they've been trying to, they transformed it and everything. So like those you gotta vote, gotta know what's going on in your county, in your city. Don't just vote for the president, because the president's not really affecting your everyday life. Gotta vote in regular elections on the regular and know what's really been going on too. So yeah, don't let them fool you like that. Yeah. Oh, and my number 5. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
The number 5 is invest in yourself, and what I mean by that is, I'm not a big book reader, but I will listen to an audiobook. It's just something about reading words, and my eyes just get tired. But
yeah.
I didn't read a lot of textbooks. Like I didn't really read my textbook or anything, but I basically just looked at the examples in the textbook, because the words was like I can't understand.
Oh, my bad. Speaking of textbooks, A&T is making textbooks free for the first 2 years. So me going there.
Oh yeah, you gotta get all those textbooks.
Yeah, I'm getting them all.
Yeah, even if you don't need them, you should just be like, yeah. You should definitely ask people for like syllabus who have like taken classes in your course. Yeah. Like, hey, bro, you took this class? Did you ask them if you needed the book? If they say no, then don't get the book. But if they say yes, get the book.
Definitely do that. I really only needed books my freshman year, and then everything else was really online. Yeah, but yeah, get the books while they're free. What was I? Oh, right. Invest in yourself. So listen to an audiobook here and there about anything you're interested in. A book is not a waste of your time. A book is a great way to invest in yourself and to build yourself up. Even if you're learning about Greek mythology, whatever, you're just learning about the other cultures, it's better than just sitting there and I listen to my fair share of music too, but like sitting there and listening to an album you already listened to like 100 times, you know what I'm saying? Kind of just like take some time out of your day or whatever to read some books. Right now I'm actually reading a book about 80 proven ways on how to become a millionaire, and it was telling me about how when I start my job in August, if I just invest like $250 a month, I believe, by the time I retire, you got to invest it and into like something that actually grows, not just the bank, because the bank doesn't really give you interest. It just sits there, and you know how money, inflation happens, so your money is low key depreciating if you just let it sit in the bank. You really got to invest it. You really got to get smart with your investments. And $250 a month. They said by the time I retire, if I let it sit for like 40 years or whatever, they like 2.9 mil easy. Like by the time I retire, and a lot of people retire not financially prepared. So that's one of my goals. I know it seems far out or whatever, but the time is gonna move, and I just want to make that. So that's one of my commitments is $250 a month, and I'm gonna see by the time I retire, I have a nice lump sum in the bank where I can just live my life, the rest of my life off of, instead of working. I know too many people, like some people in my family, they're retired and they got to go get another job, and they're like 75 and stuff, and they still got to like drive to work, and they break a leg, and it takes like a year to recover and everything. So I'm definitely not on that wave. I want to be ahead of that wave. And so like this is what I'm just like learning about me and my dad in conjunction, and also like what else am I learning? Yeah, basically, ways to save money instead of spend money. The best money you earn is the one that you don't spend. So that's what I've just been learning, and these are tips that like white people have been known for years, and like that's how they really have like generational wealth and whatever. They've been pushing us down. They've been pushing, um everybody else down, and they've known all these tips on saving, investing, and everything. So it's time for us, to like start understanding what they've understood for a long time, and in turn that helps us and that helps everybody coming after us. So that's just what I mean by investing in yourself. Whether you're reading books, whether you're studying, getting your college degree, that's investing in yourself. It's proven that with a college degree and with many more degrees, you get higher pay and everything. So everything you do should be an investment in yourself, and your time and your money, but most importantly your time. So yeah, that is my fifth thing.
Big facts. Thanks. That was very good. Very.
I know that was a lot. I like to talk. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's all good. Like, this is what the podcast is for.
I'm sending Ian to sleep.
Oh
Ian-
no!
Ian's-
I just got home from work.
Ian's
I was already
sleepy
sent to sleep
because he's doing a 40-hour week.
Oh, chill.
40 hours?
Oh, chill.
Watch you.
I ain't on no 40-hour week.
Basically.
What's your hours?
Tell him your hours and see you're not on 40-hour week.
Let's not
Monday
get
through
into
Friday?
that.
Monday through Friday?
Sunday through Thursday.
Sunday through Thursday?
Let's give him the time.
Nah, let's cool it with the time.
What's his time?
11 to 7.
You working?
Chill.
That's like 11 hours a day. What? No, hold on. That's not 11 hours. That's 11, 12,
how
1,
you
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
graduated?
You graduated?
I'm sorry.
You graduated?
Hey, I'm a little slow,
It's like, nah, he's a little minor, so he gets his hour lunch. So technically, he'd be, 7 times 5?
hours?
35 hours. My fault, not 40.
That's
Hey,
still
bro, but the
crazy.
check is looking sweet. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, no, I bet the check is looking sweet. No cap.
I guess.
Shoot.
But we gonna wrap this up with my 5.
You still gotta talk? That's crazy.
I'm gonna be quick. I was quick with my 4 words, was I not?
My bad.
I was the fastest one. So, but we gonna wrap this up with my 5 things that I just feel like I live by and I learned in college. Number 1 is that you need to have non-negotiables, like things that you just absolutely will not do, because
That's a really good one.
college will test you, like, and people will test you, and like some things like you should be tested on, you should be challenged on. Some things you are gonna have to like put up with, but like for me, one thing, and I'm gonna say it on here so that people like anybody who's trying to reach out for any type of inquiries, one non-negotiable for me is I'm not working for free.
Yeah.
There are unpaid internships, fellowships, stuff like that out there.
Yeah.
But there's also paid ones. And there's a lot more paid ones than you think. I'm not working for free.
No, sir.
There's no such thing as free labor. And so like for me, I need monetary value, but if I'm not going to get money, I need to know that like I can advance with this experience in some type of way. Like I need to be guaranteed some type of certification.
I need your stock.
Yeah, some type something. So you need to have non-negotiables. Like what are you absolutely just not gonna do, no matter who says it, when they say it, how desperate you are. Number 2, they've all said it. You need to watch the company you keep. Just because you start with those people don't mean you got to finish with them.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Like I know, like there's a lot of people who you have bonds with simply because you started together or you struggled in the same class together, but it doesn't matter. Like if you find out that their company is not the kind you want to keep, then that's the executive decision you have to make. Number 3, you need not to be afraid to ask for help and to take advantage of all your resources. College has so many free things, so many tutors, so many free resources, clubs, events, just people who just come there who who specialize in tutoring and are trying to get like a certain program lifted off the ground, and like they'll do things and help out students for free. So like I said, just take advantage of all your resources and don't be scared to ask for help, because 9 times out of 10 other people need help. And what I found is that like a lot of times, like if I ask for help, other people will chime in like, yeah, I didn't understand that either. Yeah.
And that's me. I'll piggyback. I ain't the first one to talk about it. I need some help.
Nah, I'd be the first one to talk. I'd be like,
a voice.
excuse me, can you slow down? I didn't understand that. Like,
We need people like you though, for real. Because if there weren't people like you, there'd be a lot of people that does not know what's been going on.
Yeah.
'Cause they just won't say it.
yeah, and like, I mean, it's a balance. So like, you need people to piggyback. You need people to say the first word, like all that. Like, just make sure you use resources and don't be scared to ask for help. Number 4 is that you need to go at your own pace. Yes, the goal is to graduate college in 4 years, because it is mentally and financially the best thing to do. But I'm actually gonna cancel out mentally, because sometimes like your
Oh yeah, you're right.
yeah, sometimes your
Need a
major
break.
is a little too demanding. Sometimes like you go through a lot of different changes in college, and like you not being able to finish in 4 years it doesn't mean nothing about you. It doesn't mean that you couldn't do it. Some people need to go at a slower pace.
Some people work.
Yeah, more work. Some people need to go at a slower pace. Some people need to go at a faster pace because they cannot stand there just another minute. But whatever it is, just go at the pace that is best for you. And then number 5, I would say, is to maintain balance. Jonathan already said like socialize, study, and sleep. But yeah, just try and find a way to maintain balance. There's gonna be hard days. There's gonna be easy days. There's gonna be late nights. There's gonna be nights where you get full 8 hours. But just maintain.
I
Find
like
whatever.
those nights.
What'd you say?
I said I would like those nights. Full 8 hours. That does not exist.
That happens to me sometimes. But yeah, you just need to find your equilibrium, find your balance, and do your best to maintain it. Once you find your balance and you do your best to maintain it, everything else kind of like falls together or bounces off. And see, look, that was my 5. I'm done. Like, that's all y'all need to know.
What's that? Facts.
Facts. Period. Whatchamacallit? So I think this episode was successful. This is our graduation episode. We just want to drop some knowledge for y'all. And seeing how like, you know, we got the 2 graduates right here and 2 graduates from 2 different school levels. So yeah, we just want y'all to know like what to expect, how to navigate things, and just telling y'all things that either we wish people told us or people did tell us, and we listened to them. So with that being said,
I'm coming back when I start my job, so you know you can get that full 40 hours a week perspective on what's really going on.
Yes sir. All of our guests are always welcome back.
Yeah.
But that concludes our season 2.
Yes, sir.
That concludes our season 2. Wow, guys. Thank you all for sticking with us. Before I close out, do y'all got anything y'all want to say to the audience?
$sign CIJB if you want you want to give some donations to me. You know, I'm still accepting donations. Birthday around the corner too. I'm accepting donations for birthday and graduation. If you want to lump that all together, do it separately. Y'all can do that. You guys want to do like a little?
Hey, yo, this man work 35 hours a week. His check is full.
Whoa.
Talking about some donations.
Yeah, you talking about some donations like you ain't doing that.
Donations.
Whoa. All money is good money.
Gifts.
All money
That's
is
facts.
good.
No, that is facts. Being your first time on the podcast, how you feel?
Ooh, me?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I need to do this more. I feel like I should have changed my major to sports casting or sports announcing, because I feel like I'd be funny on the television. You see me on ESPN? I could be like Stephen A. Smith.
Oh my goodness!
You gotta
Stay off the weed.
Yeah, bro. Somebody get to replace Skip Bayless, bro. Get Skip Bayless out of here. Bro.
Drip Bayless. What you talking about?
Ah.
That is his name.
Y'all hating.
Nah, Skip.
So now Skip is annoying.
Nah, he works perfectly though with Shannon Sharp. I ain't gonna lie.
He do. They make a good clickbait team.
Yeah. It is nothing but clickbait. No,
I be
Skip
clickbaiting everything.
Skip Bayless is nothing but clickbait. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Shoot,
Like,
yeah,
LeBron is not good.
he gets my
I'm
clicks. I need
Okay.
to hear what he has to say so I can, disagree. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that man is hilarious. I listen to ESPN. I listen to First Take and Undisputed as well.
Yeah.
Basically, I try to listen every day because that's my sports talk.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, shout out to those. I feel like I could do what they doing though. Like, and the thing is, I know it's not that easy. They do a lot of research in the back, and they have researchers and they gotta watch games and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that I could do that as well. But yeah, really, like I could be on TV and spout like, oh yeah, that man scored 40-point triple double. He's the next Kobe Bryant,
Yeah.
Nah, you could do anything.
Yeah.
I'm all for people having multiple interests. Like, if I could be a film major, a computer science minor, you could be a computer engineer and a sportscaster. Like, you
I
got
need to be a
it.
sportscaster on the spot.
Yeah, I
Yo,
need to be
anybody for ESPN? I actually know somebody who works for ESPN. Never mind, I'm about to hit him up after
Yes,
this.
sir. Yes, sir. Put yourself on.
I need to be a sports catcher just for like last night's game. I need to talk about Paul George really quick.
Oh yeah, Pandemic P back at it. We know he was gonna miss them free throws.
Nah. That was so
Trash.
tragic.
Try get these Clippers out of here, man. Who
Right.
likes the Clippers?
I do.
No,
What?
She's joking.
Yeah, I hope
She's-
you're joking.
What'd you say?
You're a
she's
Lakers
actually-
fan.
She's actually joking.
Wait, what? What happened?
Yeah, she's bugging. Bro.
Yeah, no, she's actually
Clippers bad. Even though I do like Kawhi as a basketball player, but
Yeah.
I just wish he wasn't on such a trash team. But I like Paul George too. I ain't gonna lie.
joking. No, I like Paul George.
I like the
but-
Clippers. I like the players on the Clippers, but I don't like the Clippers. I don't like Patrick Beverly and all that.
Oh yeah, Patrick
He's
Beverly.
really
That's Beverly
annoying.
annoying.
is
Yeah.
a menace to society.
Yeah,
bro. I ain't
no,
gonna
for real.
lie.
I understand he has to do that to earn the check though. So I can't be too mad at him because that's his calling card. But
He's still annoying.
nah, he is annoying though. But yeah, I watch sports. I do everything. The only thing I really haven't done is I'm not gonna expose myself like that. So never mind. I am single. Somebody hit me up. But yes, besides that,
Not you on the auction block too.
I was not on the auction block.
oh yeah, I'm on the auction block.
Ian had a whole episode, like a whole
Bro,
segment
it
of the
was a
episode.
joke.
You
should
where-
got
where-
that.
It was a joke.
Where he was saying, "Got ladies, I'm this tall, and I'm going to NCAT, I'm educated, da da da. I'm getting a haircut." Like, he was really on the auction block.
Bro, I was
have you
joking.
seen? Do you watch Key? Have you ever seen Key and Peele?
Yeah.
Have you
I haven't
seen-
seen that? I haven't seen a
Okay,
lot of them. Though.
there's this episode. There's a scene in this episode, the skit, where they're standing on the auction block. They're slaves, right? They're standing on the auction block, and like they pick all the other slaves that
Yeah.
like they don't think measure up to them.
Yeah.
So he's like, he has one eye. What are you talking about? Look at me. He said, I sing, I dance. That's how Ian was. That damn
Bro,
episode.
I was not doing no.
It's
Bro,
okay to be on the auction block,
Bro,
bro.
it was like y'all out there going to NCAT, hit me up. You know what I'm saying?
Please.
I'm about to get. I didn't. Okay, now you see me like I was some sort of beggar. I wasn't no beggar. Nothing like
It's okay.
that.
We got a lot of good men on the auction block.
I'm not saying it's bad to be on the auction block, but you making it seem like I was begging. You know what I'm saying for some
I'm
attention.
begging. I am on the auction block and I am ready to be purchased.
Oh my goodness. On that note,
we gotta end it now. Man. I'm sorry.
I think we should end it on something wild.
Apologize.
To keep the viewers engaged throughout. Woo. Like I said, this is the end of season 2. If you have stuck with us this far, we are so
That's
grateful.
embarrassing. I'm sorry.
I'm
man.
sorry. I'd like to be embarrassed.
Okay, we are, like I said, we are so grateful that you guys have stuck with us to season 2. Next season we got something. It's about to be crazy. Like, we got so many guests lined up, so many amazing topics to discuss, and we're gonna be recording it all this summer so that we can give it to y'all while baby bro Ian is away at school.
Yeah.
We want to keep the content pushing, but if you made it this far, we want to thank you. We want to say we love you and we appreciate you. Please like, comment, subscribe. Of course. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at the Check-In Pod 1. That's
Y'all
also
not on Apple Podcasts, right?
we're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube.
Oh yeah, okay, that's
And
lit.
YouTube. And we make playlists every week. We curate playlists. So this week, I got a graduation playlist, okay? And it's going to be in the description box below.
Is it gonna be Kanye's full album?
Okay, not his full album, but we definitely got some Kanye tracks in there. Now
Has
that
to be all from graduation.
yes, some of them from graduation, some of them are from college dropout. Hey,
Oh yeah.
hey.
Yeah.
if you find that college is not for you, better
Look
drop
at
out.
Kanye West.
Better to drop out early than late.
For real.
But yeah, we want to thank you. Ian, do you want to say anything to our loyal fans?
Well, before we went on a tangent, I did say my Cash App. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
All right,
man.
I thought anything relating to the podcast.
I hope y'all keep on watching us. You know what I'm saying? Listening to us. All
Stay
that.
safe.
Yeah. Stay
Get
safe
vaccinated.
too. But importantly, put some money in my pocket again.
All right.
Invest
Thank
that money, please. Whatever you was gonna give him, invest that money. You know.
I'll invest it for you. You know what I'm saying?
Go to the bank.
You know what I'm saying? I'll make sure you get a good return on your deposit. I promise.
Go spend it on Apple Music.
Anywho, thank y'all for tuning in. We love you. We appreciate you. And stay tuned to find out when season 3 is coming. Yeah. Oh, and thank you, Jonathan, for being on. This was a funny episode. He'll definitely be back because a lot of our guests be repeats.
These are my guys. My literal since birth. I've known both of them. I knew when he was born.
Mhm.
Yes, sir. So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
These are my guys.
So yeah. So, yeah. That's all. See y'all next season.
All right, bro. Peace.
Bye.